Hi, boys and girls, it's Miss Leon. Today we are going to do lesson 4-4, and that is to estimate or estimation using compatible numbers. So the objective says I can use compatible numbers to estimate products when multiplying two-digit numbers. Please remember that products are the answer to a multiplication problem. So we're going to get into what does it mean to be a compatible number. Let's go ahead and start that now. So when I say compatible numbers are numbers that are easy to compute mentally. What does all of this mean? Well, I want you guys to think about, two people who like each other. That means that they are compatible. They go together well. That's why I have these little hearts right here, because we're talking about compatibility. Like two people that want to be friends and they get along really well together. That means that they are compatible. So we're thinking about two numbers that are compatible. They go together easily, and you can just solve those problems in your head super quick. So when I think about compatible numbers, I always think of this one thing, and I can't wait for you to guess what that could be. So for you to guess what that is, I want to give you some hints. When I want to maybe go play in an arcade and I need money, usually you put this certain coin into the machines, and it's everybody's favorite coin when they have change. It is big and it is silver. Can you guess what it is? What I'm going to say I love is I love quarters. If you guessed quarters, you would be right. So in a compatibility, I want you to think about quarters. Well, a quarter is worth how much? Let's think. If I have 4 quarters, how much does that equal? Well, a quarter is worth 25 cents, right? That's why like everybody loves them. They're easy to compute. So if I have 1 quarter, it's 25 cents, 2 quarters, 50, 3 quarters, 75 cents, and 4 quarters, 100 cents or $1. So we're thinking about this compatibility piece of I love quarters. So you're going to be doing some estimation. It's not exactly rounding, it's estimation of numbers. And how we're going to do that is we're going to be thinking of quarters, numbers that are close to 25, because a quarter is 25 cents. So I'm going to take my math problem. My actual math problem is 24 times 41. And I don't want to solve for this actual answer. Remember, today the objective is to find the estimate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to estimate both of my amounts, both 24 and 41. And remember, we're estimating to compatible numbers. So I'm going to take 24 and I'm going to estimate that to a compatible number. 24 is close to 25. It is, in fact, just one number away, right? So we're going to estimate 24 to the number 25. And then we're going to round to 41, because 40 is way closer to 41 than 25. That just wouldn't make any sense. So I need to make sure that I round 41 to 40, because that is what it is closest to. So how I do this problem is I'm going to cover up the 0, and I see 25 times 4. That's like saying 4 quarters, 25 cents 4 times. So I go ahead and I build on that. 25 times 4 equals 100, right? Well, I have 20 times 40. So I'm going to end up doing 25 times 40. So that means I have to take this 100 that I got and add one more zero onto the back. So when I solve for the estimate of 24 times 41, my answer should be around 1,000. It should be an estimate of 1,000 and your actual answer should be close. We're going to go ahead and keep trying this, but I want you to remember that when you are finding compatible numbers are numbers that are close to 25. If those numbers are close to 25, you will estimate them to 25. Any other numbers will be estimated to its nearest place value. If you have a number that is like 51, of course you round that to 50. If you have the number 74, you can round that to 75 because it is 3/4. But I want you just to think about the numbers that fall within having quarters. If you have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, or 4/4. But remember, anything that's close to those numbers will be estimated to the amount that is a quarter, 25, and then anything else is rounded actually to the nearest place value. We will go ahead and practice this more as a group.